Moratelli has to look for the first volley. If Sonego makes the first serve, just commit early on. No troubles there.
Really interesting, the different dynamics of the team benches. Team Germany pretty stoic, as you would expect. Not so for Team Italy. Very emotional, upbeat, quite loud with their support.
I don't know. During Kerber's match earlier, Tatiana Maria and Lara Sigmund, they were up on their feet almost every point because they knew she needed that energy at that point of the match. So just getting a feel for what your teammate wants is half the trouble. You would have sat there at Davis Cup and Fed Cups now, Billie Jean King Cups, and the nervous energy on the team bench on the side of the court. Sometimes you feel like you can't breathe and your legs shaking.
Yeah, it's exhausting. The support, different players want more or less. And that's what we're seeing with these teams events. It's the good captains of these teams are asking that question of the player before they walk on, what level of support you want. I think it's really crucial. Torben Belt's captain of Team Germany. He is Angelique Kerber's personal coach as well, so very experienced campaigner.
Well, that's a first volley that Moratelli could have got to. She just thought about it for a second too long, and you can't afford to let Zverev and Kerber in a baseline rally. Already a break point.
Yeah, it's an important first serve. Get out of trouble, Team Italy. They're on the board 1-love.
We've seen it already a few times. Well, we've only had a handful of mixed doubles matches so far this tournament, but sometimes the guys just want to go huge on the return. And most importantly, you want to get it in first. They feel like, oh, I'll just go winner down the line. They want the glory shot.
Alexander Zverev representing Team Germany to serve.
Really did serve particularly well tonight, Sasha Zverev in the singles. The game really is built around that serve. If he serves well, then generally the rest of his game flows.
Well, these two have to be thinking perhaps about Paris 2024 Olympics. If Kerber can get her ranking up enough in that time, or perhaps she's able to use her protected, I'm not sure with doubles.
1-all. Quick hold for Team Germany, and you'd think that'd be a fair chance of a wild card as well.
Angelica Moratelli.
Off the top of my head,
Team
the
Italia.
Olympics wildcard rules are very complicated. So
I think the fact that...
I don't think that they'd be able to get one.
Really? Oh, we must dig into that.
I know there's an exemption for the home nation sometimes. But it's much more complicated than a usual tournament.
There's a few coming back. Wozniacki, Holger Rune,
Oh, what a pairing that would be.
and Rafa in the doubles, or with Alcaraz. Yeah, does like to get involved. Volleys very, very efficiently.
(30-15).
That's very nice. Great hands from Sonego.
40-15.
Was expecting this one and then moved across with his volley.
Oh, it's classy. It really is. He makes some difficult shots look incredibly easy. This is over the high part of the net off a really low ball. That's a smart play here from Kerber. Just the depth of her shot with good shape.
Deciding point.
That just enables Zverev to push forward, close the net down, and Team Germany earn another break point here.
Well, he's got some serious wingspan, doesn't he? So you don't really see it from the baseline here. Moratelli's cross-court backhand, he barely has to move for it in the end, but he could just as easily have covered that line.
Oh, well done. All four players involved, but it's Team Italy who managed to hold on again.
2-1.
And they lead 2-1. Well, it's been a great start, hasn't it, for Moratelli? certainly sits down with a fair bit of self-belief after a good hold. Well, out and about here in this magnificent state here in New South Wales, it's Taronga Zoo. Catch the ferry over from Circular Quay. Get to see some of the native Australian animals. It's established back in the early 1900s. Plenty of species and animals from all over the world. And they really do a wonderful job of hospitalising some of the injured animals as well. It really is a spectacular place to visit.
Well, the Group A men's singles match in Perth has gone into a deciding third set. So one apiece between Ube Hurkacz and Thiago Zajboc of Vuj in that third set. Both men currently holding serve. Hurkacz 15-love on service, trailing 1-love in the third.
They can swing a bit freely here. Try and get after this second serve in particular. Yeah, I love that move.
Yeah, when you're serving with the pace that
Love 15.
Kerber serves at, then placement becomes crucial, and particularly a high percentage of first serves. So she really needs to try and make a lot of first serves tonight.
Oh, it takes the pressure off the returner, because Moratelli can get a decent cross-court return. Doesn't have to be that deep, but already Sonego was looking for the first ball. Well, he's placed his return pretty nicely there.
Love 14. Holding.
Manda con fiducia, Angelica.
Yeah, I think it's really important here for Zverev. He's not going to cross, he needs to fake. He needs to try and catch the eye of Team Italy, have a real presence up at the net. We know he's a tall man, got great wingspan.
Oh, made it. He wanted to go on the shot before.
Deciding point.
It's funny, they've had 3 break points. They've come and gone pretty quickly. And Laura, when you're a returner and you have 4 effective break points, do you approach it differently? The first couple you get, do you really go for it?
Well, you almost want to go for too much. I liked the return that Sonego went for there. Let's see if Moratelli can do the same.
Well done. Really quality play from Moratelli. By far the lowest ranked player on the court, but has played the big points well so far. Team Italy with the first break and lead 3-1.
Such a great choice of return to just neutralise Zverev at the net straight away.
Hasn't tried to overplay. I like that from Moratelli. She's come out and really stuck to her own game style. beauty of this scoring system. Team Germany could be up 4-love. They've had game points every game.
And it could just as easily switch around here. We saw earlier today Norway were leading in the first set. Casper Ruud served for the first set. And you think, oh, that's a no-brainer. They're going to close this one out. Couldn't get it done. Lost the match, lost the tie.
15-all.
Kerber stuck in a bit of a no-man's land there. Wanted to get forward, but half volley, even if she'd made that, would have kind of bounced up on it. Team Germany getting fired up.
Well, I think they need to. I think Kerber, for me, has been a little flat at times in this opening 15 minutes or so. And as you said, Laura, the format, things can change ever so quickly, and it's now Team Germany with a couple of break points to get back on level pegging.
It's the first time he's gone fully line with that return, just keeping Moratelli honest. And they're going to go high.
Nice subtle move there from Zverev, catches the eye, and it's Team Germany who hits straight back. And we're on serve, 3-2 first set.
Well, that's the setup that really favours Kerber. If she can sit in her forehand cross-court all day, but just as easily could go line. So Moratelli's having to stay over on her side. And these two haven't played doubles together in many years. So it might just take them a few more games to figure their own games out.
Group C continues on tomorrow's play of the United Cup with Team USA coming into action. The winners of the inaugural competition taking on Team Great Britain with Katie Bolter meeting Jess Pegula. That's Team USA and Team Great Britain on tomorrow's play, day 3 of the United Cup.
Had a little bit of rain out and about around the grounds, but with the covered Ken Rosewall Arena, no problems here.
15 love.
Laura Siegemund.
Very animated, wasn't she?
Very animated. We could
sit
hear
down.
her in the sit down talking about eye formations a little bit, and she was kind of telling Kerber which hand signals to use.
Bit of a surprise, I think. We both feel
30 love.
Sydney not playing, being subbed out after the year that she had in doubles, winning the WTA end of year championships.
Too much. That's the danger, trying to find that balance
30-15.
of being active at the net, looking out for your partner a little, especially when Kerber's not quite so comfortable at net, but she's in a perfect position to still play that volley. If she was just half a step more forward, which is probably what Siegemund's been telling her,
Played well all evening, Sasha Zverev. He's playing with a lot of
40-15.
confidence. And it was a clear call here. This is a good call right here. Whilst Kerber could have played it, it's on the forehand side of Zverev.
but maybe the wrong call from Sonego on the previous shot. If Moratelli could have smashed that and played it a proper overhead, it might have landed a bit deeper.
Yeah. Team Germany.
3-all. First set.
Regan Sol.
I think it's safe to assume for the rest of this match that Zverev's service games will continue to be the easiest scoreline.
$50 love.
It's not easy, is it, to play the lob over Zverev's head? Such a tall man, 6'5".
50 no.
Off Kerber's flat forehand down the line. Really have to get underneath it.
30-15.
Ball toss just gets a little too far to the right. She doesn't get up to reach full extension, full height of the ball toss, and almost cuts around, sidearms that serve, and it's very hard to get margin over the net. Looks so much better, Kerber, when she moves forward into the volley. Sometimes she likes to retreat. When she executes better, it's that forward momentum that gives her a little bit more stick and power on the volleys.
I thought she could play this last volley even closer to the net. She's still quite far back in the service box there compared to when you see the proper doubles players moving, I mean, centimetres sometimes away from the net.
Clever. Just held across for the very last moment. And some momentum now for Germany. They get the vital break and lead 4-3 first set. Had game point in every single game.
Yep. Such is the frustration of sudden death juices. Sometimes goes your way though, and you end up 6-1, 3-1 up, and you think, oh, this is a bit of a steal.
That's why I think there's a bit of strategy. Like in that last game, it was 30-40, so effectively Kerber had 2 break points, one after the other, if she didn't win that first one. So I always, you know, if you're the returner, do you go for the first one, or do you just try and make it? So I guess it just depends how confident you feel on the ball you get.
World number 1 Novak Djokovic hits the court tomorrow for Team Serbia as they begin their United Cup campaign. Djokovic taking on Zhang Zhizhen of Team China after their incredibly successful Day 2 at the United Cup. Team China and Team Serbia, United Cup Day 3. And this is what we've got coming up on Day 3. So many big names in action. Group C continues as defending champs Team USA with Jess Pegula and Taylor Fritz on court, taking on Katie Bolter and Cameron Norrie, respectively, of Team Great Britain, who had a very successful start to their campaign against Australia. And then it is the big match for Novak Djokovic, his start to the Australian summer as he takes on Zhang Zhizhen.
Very nice from Moratelli. Dealt with the lobs from Kerber.
Love 15.
And you know, as soon as there's an opening, that Zverev's going to try go. So she was ready for it.
15-0.
Got to be taking advantage of the second serves in this particular game. This is the perfect opportunity, really, for Italy to get back on serve. Kerber's got that slower first and second. You've always got a chance on the return to go big.
Yeah, you get the feeling with just how well Sasha Zverev has served and playing tonight that it's now or never for Italy, because if Germany hold here, they go up 5-3. It'll be hard to stop in this opening set. That's great serving, really. Just took a bit of pace off the first serve and made 4 out of 5 first serves. Did Kerber with the new balls. That's 4 games in a row. That's some momentum right here for Germany.
With the serve, this speed going into the body is a great option, because there's not too many angles that a returner can find. Whether they try and open at line, then they have to get all the way around the shot.
Brings the volley, your net
back
player
into play.
Yep.
Love 15.
Well, it's all one-way traffic at the moment.
Love 30.
Zverev really taking control of this match, and this is really good communication. Clear, he called early.
He's everywhere.
Love 40.
And that brings up 4 set points.
Fifteen, 40.
A great comeback. Down a break early, but Team Germany have reeled off 5 games in a row, and they have snatched the opening set 6 games to 3.
Well, first set, so many sudden death juices, 3 in total, so it could have been a very different scoreline in the end. But Team Germany just a little bit more solid from the baseline, you would say. I definitely feel that Zverev's trying to be more active than Sonego at the net when he does get the chance. And then the first serve percentage is always going to make a difference.
Just a little classy, really, in the big moments have Team Germany been.
And Kerber did a good job in that second service game of hers to just keep the first serves in play.
I think, Laura, what I love about Team Germany is that they didn't panic. You know, in this format, things can go pretty quick if you don't get it right, but they got down a break and just sort of didn't press the panic button. They just built nicely to get themselves back into this match, and I really think this is a big boost. We know Sasha's playing well, but for Kerber in particular, this is a real positive start here.
In Perth, we're midway through the deciding set in the men's singles of Group A with Hubert Hurkacz currently in the lead by 4-2. Zverev clinging on, hoping to fight back to keep Brazil in the contest, and he does, bringing the set score to 4-3. Hurkacz still up a break, but Thiago Zverev refusing to let this one slip away.
Love 15.
It's a good chance for Italy to just reset, because a couple of sudden death juices could have gone either way there, and then they feel like actually they're not too far away from taking it to a third if they just hang in. Try and make a few more balls here and there, but they haven't played badly.
There's a chance. Love 30 on the Zverev serve. He's been unstoppable so far tonight.
Yeah, he only lost the 1 point on his serve in the first set. And all of a sudden, 3 break points for Italy.
15-40.
He gets great angle, just gets it sliding away. Takes a bit of pace off, just 166 kilometres an hour on serve, but it's the placement.
Thought I had a me call from Zverev.
You did.
Kind of having none of that.
Deciding point.
Not with my forehand. And really, she's right, because she's so much further forward there. She loved it.
You didn't miss by much. That's a big hold, really.
First game, second set.
Down break points. And you can see what it means for Team Germany. They keep the momentum. 6-3, 1-love. Tennis is such a huge sport in Germany. We had the Becker, Graf, Mikhail Stich era, and they're so desperate for champions. I've got it in Kerber. She's won 3 majors, and of course they're waiting for Zverev to really try and break through and win one in the men's.
Lorenzo, wait. We have an issue with the system.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to wait for a little bit. There is a malfunction with the electronic line calling, so we have to wait a little bit.
Hopefully, just a simple on-off will do the trick. That's what I tend to go for.
Yeah, just hold the button down. Simple, isn't it, Laura?
If in doubt, just start hitting things. Oh, we're good. We're back.
Yeah.
Lorenzo. Sorry.
Let's the service. Low 15.
That's a good move. I like this.
15-0.
Moratelli getting involved, not getting stuck. I think if she just doesn't move it, it just gives Kerber too much time to just go cross-court.
Well, you look at how far back Kerber is to start with on the return position. That is the danger of trying to do I with both returners so far back, is that they just have an extra couple of seconds to see where you're going to move.
Yeah, if you're going to cross, you have to hold that right to the last split second. Bit of a shank, bit of a mishit, but they'll take it.
Flying here. Again, though, how quickly it can change. Team Italy has 3 break points in the opening game of the second. Now facing 2 of their own straight away.
Excellent again from Germany. Kerber's so solid, as you would expect, but Zverev, he's volleyed particularly well tonight.
But he has that freedom, because I could easily see Kerber making another 17 forehands in that rally. She's happy to sit and just soak up this pace, which gives him the opportunity to go looking for it.
It really has to be now, doesn't it, for Italy to get back in this match. They have to break the Kerber serve. Cannot afford to get down a set and 3 love. And Laura, sometimes the serves with really not a lot of pace are not that easy to return, because you have to generate and make your own pace. So it's, whilst Kerber's numbers might be low, they're not that easy to always to create pace.
Went too early there, Zverev.
15-13.
What they've changed since Kerber was broken in that first game is Zverev's not so much looking for the first volley, but once the rally's in play, then he's moving around. So he's holding his position there because he knows actually Kerber's fine. She's fine to play a 3rd ball, 5th ball, whatever number, because at the baseline, she's solid.
And for me, Laura, the big difference is the first serve percentage. Particularly to Sonego. She has not missed a first serve here. Angelique Kerber just taking the pace off consistently around the 135 kilometers an hour, but just with placement.
The setting point.
Oh, it's a great hold. Team Germany really are flying. 6-3, 3 love. Well, it's impressive. 3-1 down and now 6-3, 3 love. going to be hard to stop from here, Laura.
They just seemed... They seem like they know what each other's trying to do out there, which is half the battle if you've not played with someone in a fair few years, and it seems like that's kind of what Italy's struggling with.
When you've been out for as long as Kerber has been, this would feel pretty special. A win. They're not far away from clinching this one right here.
At the RAC Arena in Perth, the Group A men's singles matches in the closing stages of the deciding set. Thiago Zajboc has held on, trying to keep Brazil in the tie, but Hurkacz too strong, winning it in 3 sets. 6-7, 6-2, 6-3, which gives a 2-love victory to Team Poland and ends Brazil's hope of being able to level up the tie over in Perth. The mixed double still to come.
Love 15. No.
Really, for me, Moratelli, when she serves with more aggression, I think that's the way forward. Been a little passive at times on serve. Just tried to make it. This time the ball toss, when she gets it higher, you'll see it gets it a little more at full extension and more pace on serve.
Let the service.
Just got better as this match has gone on, has Kerber. Really growing in confidence.
Multi-30. Let the service.
Another deciding point coming up here.
Deciding point.
Well, they cannot put a foot wrong, Team Germany.
Team Germany leads.
9 games in a row, 6-3, 4-love lead.
Well, this is where being two really good singles players is on show, because they're just covering each other. One person's moving and the other's just intuitively realizing, oh, I should probably back them up just in case. Just anticipation from both players has been outstanding.
Well, maybe beaten on the scoreboard, Moratelli, but she would have learnt plenty tonight. An opportunity to play on a big stage against two very, very good players in Team Germany.
Hard to see Zverev getting broken here with the scoreline freedom that they have. I think, yeah, he's just telling her to get forward another step up to the net.
So solid. And she's enjoying it, isn't she?
That's the thing sometimes, if you haven't played doubles in a few years, you're a bit unsure, oh, shall I stand here, what shall I do? But once you get into it, it all comes creeping back in, and it is fun.
T15. T30.
Good eye, well left. Another convincing service game for Team Germany. Just one game away now. They lead 6-3, 5-love. Beautiful shot there of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Really is one of Australia's most iconic landmarks. Really is recognised all around the world. Officially opened back in 1932. And that Sydney Harbour Bridge climb really is one of the most popular tourist visits here in this incredible harbour city. Jasmine Paolini got the win tonight against Angelique Kerber. Had to do it the hard way. Was up a set and a break and faced a few cramps, a few nervous moments.
Time.
But Angie Kerber has certainly bounced back tonight in this mixed doubles. She has been really impressive.
Oh. 15 left. No. 30-15.
Really looking to finish this off in a hurry.
30 on.
Just a subtle change of pace, but that's not good enough to catch Kerber. She is all over it in this mixed doubles. Well, it's a match point, and the better team has certainly earned it. Angie Kerber has played brilliantly in her comeback in this mixed doubles. Gets another bite at the cherry here. There's Team Germany. Deciding point. And look at the big points. It's really been Germany who have dominated. See what it means to Team Germany. They have secured the tie, and it is welcome back, Angie Kerber. Sasha Zverev having a great night here at the Ken Rosewall Arena. Too classy in the end. Straight sets winner. 6-3, 6-love. And as we've seen throughout this tournament, plenty of mutual respect for both teams. And this is just so great for Angie Kerber. Back after giving birth, doing what she loves. Maybe a few question marks, I'm sure she felt after the singles. But that's a really strong response in the mix. Teamed up with Sasha Zverev. And really, we're down a break, 3-1 in the first set, and didn't drop a game after that. good friends off the court, and it showed with their combination on court tonight. Really well supported from the entire bench. Coach Torben Belts would be thrilled. All right, Laura Robson is courtside with Sasha Zverev and Angie Kerber.
Well, congratulations, guys. Team Germany needed a win, 1-1. What was it like coming out with maybe a bit of pressure behind you? Good energy, though, from you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're both extremely happy. I think the whole team is extremely happy. Angie played incredible, I thought, in the mixed doubles and even in the singles, you know, being out a year and a half, coming back, playing at such a high level, the first match back. I think that shows what kind of player she is.
Well, Angie, I want to ask you about today. Quite special for you to be back on the match court after so long. What were the emotions like? How did it feel being back out here?
I mean, it was a special day for me, coming back after so long, playing as single on a really high level and then playing with Sasha, the mixed, and winning actually my first match after my coming back. So it's, yeah, it feels great.
And I'm interested in the partnership here. You're obviously both so experienced in the singles, but who's making the decisions? Who's deciding where to go on the serves? How does that work between you two?
Nobody really. I think tennis is an intuition sport, and that's what we do. I mean, obviously, we don't play a lot of doubles. We definitely don't play a lot of mixed doubles. The last time I actually played mixed doubles was, well, I played last year, but apart from that, was with Angie at the Hopman Cup. So, but you know, we work well. I think, you know, in doubles and mixed doubles, it's just about keeping the energy high and, you know, trying to get the chances going. And yeah, we did well today, I think.
Angie, you have the slams under your belt, so you can tell him off when you need to sometimes. But congratulations, great to see you back out here, and we'll see you back in a few days.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Absolute delight for Team Germany. Alexander Zverev putting in an enormous shift tonight, winning his singles match 2-1 over Lorenzo Sonego. And for Angelique Kerber, what a comeback to the tennis court. Struggled in her singles, going down 2-0 to Jasmine Paolini, but the two combining beautifully to give Team Germany a victory in the United Cup as they see the year of 2023 out and welcome in the new tennis summer. Wonderful start for Team Germany with a 2-1 win over